Welcome to Thoughts of Treasures. I'm glad you guys are here. If you guys are popping on, just let me know. We are going to do a cute little beach craft tonight. I'm just going to pull myself up here so I can see comments when people are coming on. Bear with me. I'm still getting to this. Let's go over here. Let's see. Oh, okay, that might work. Let's see if anybody is on. Let me know so that I can see if comments are going to come up. We shall see how this works. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. There we go. Hey, Barbara and Lori and Darla. How is everybody? Look, you know what? If you guys sprinkle me over there, I'm going to write you down, put you in the bucket. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. I'm like, I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm like, I was wondering why things aren't popping up. All right, we got this. We got this. Hey, Nora, my precious friend, how are you? So, like, if you guys sprinkle here, I am going to put you in the bucket over there. So, just to let you guys know, since we're still playing around with this, and we're going to get this done. So, how is everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Like I said, I'm still, one day a week is kind of a little strange. I might have to put you guys down so you can see this a little bit more. Hey, Venus, how are you? And Linda, how are you, my friend? Oh, good. Everybody's fine. Tracy with no last name is here. Okay, comments are like popping up weird. Are they coming at the... See, I'm trying to figure out, are they coming at the bottom or are they coming at the top? I think they're coming at the bottom. Okay. Don't mind me. There we go. I am doing great. I'm doing great, guys. So if you sprinkle this out... Oh, now my head's chopped off. I figured we got to push it back further. Hold on. Now y'all going to go for a ride. I'm telling you, it's a little setup. It's a little different, and I don't want to try to chop my head off and chop the project off. Hey, Rhonda! So, like I said, if you guys sprinkle or spread, thank you, Lori, the purple polka dotted people eater. If you guys do that over here, I'm going to write your first and last names down so I know where we're at. I don't have to go looking for you. But if you do that, I'm going to put you over there in the bucket. You know what I mean? You all know what I'm talking about. I love it how everybody says that. Tracy with no last name. So we're going to do something cute tonight, I hope. It's either going to be cute or it's going to be ugly. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Thank you, Barbara. Since I'm not doing the buzzer over here, and I figured, oh, you know, it's kind of one day you guys are losing out, but you all are here supporting me, so I appreciate that. Venus, I got you. All right, I got you guys. I got you guys. I can kind of keep track of it over here a little bit better, so we're good. We're good. Let's see how we do over here. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do a cute little craft. I'm gonna do a little beach craft. I don't know if this is all beachy. I don't know. We're just going with it. I mean, it is beachy. It's things, but I was trying to use some of the stuff up that I have here. I mean, honestly, I should just go take this back to Dollar Tree, but we're not. We're gonna use it. I keep freezing. Am I freezing for anybody else? Am I freezing for anybody else? Hey, Colleen! I am freezing. I don't know what is going on. That or... Because this isn't even Facebook. Thank you, Amanda. I mean, it's not freezing up here on me. That's why I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Sandy, what am I saying? Sandra. We got this. I'm just trying to figure out. I don't see anything freezing, and I don't want to go on Wi-Fi just in case. Oh, you know, if I do that, it might go away, and I don't want it to go away. So I was going to see if I try to go on Wi-Fi, if it's going to be a thing. It's not freezing on your end. All right, it's good now? Okay. All right, let's just give it a few and see what happens. Because it's like the Wi-Fi's on, the Wi-Fi's strong. Look at me, I'm blind as a bat. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow for my eyes. You're okay now? All right, let's just go. Let's go with it and see what happens. But anyway, 90% of these, well, 99% of these came from the Dollar Tree. So we got our little palette boards that we're going to be using. We got 3 of those. Hey, Lee Osborne, how are you? Nope, not on tonight. If anybody sprinkles on here, you will go in the bucket over there. So just let you guys know that. For the past times, I haven't done that. I'm only over here on Tuesdays. So we do Tuesdays on the tube. Figure just kind of putting my feet into the waters over here, and we'll do over there too. You know, that kind of thing. So we got our little seahorses. We got some anchors, and I had this cut out from something that I did. So we're going to use that too. I figure it's kind of all beachy. We're going to do this. See? Look at that. Hey, Sydney. Look at that. If Carolyn's not here, Tracy's got my back. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do first so you have kind of idea what I'm going to do. We're going to make this a little shelf leaner kind of thing. And on each one of these tiers, or these things, we're going to put one of these cute little things. Sydney, I said, I don't know if you were here when I said, if you sprinkle out, let me know, because I'm going to put you into the bucket over there. Okay? Now, we could use a seahorse or we could use a crab. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do seahorse or should we do crab? So, there's my little seahorse. I might have a bigger crab, but this might work too. Or we could do a crab. I don't know, the crab could kind of be cute too, but we might have to repaint them. Tuesdays on the tube. That's right. I thought it did a good ring. There's Crafting with Victoria Clark. The seahorse. All right, so well, we can decide. If we decide later, I mean, this is going to be the kind of the theme that I'm going with here. But guys, remember when I told you before? I don't know if you got, some of you knew, some of you didn't know. Thank you, Nora. Some of you did know, and some of you didn't know. But I did go get some of that white wax. Okay, so I'm going to paint these, and I haven't decided, because what we're going to do, what's in my brain is these are all going to be like a solid color. So whatever we do the top, which I'm thinking are going to be like a brown color. I know, don't get mad at me, it's okay. I'm trying to keep it simple over here. We're going to paint these solid color, and then I'm going to do, and I'm not sure, you guys, this is where you guys got to come in. Should we do a green like this, or should we stick with a blue like this? What you guys think? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a white wax over top of it to kind of give it that aged look of, I don't know, beachy look, the beachy look. So what do you guys think? Because we're going to paint that up and we're going to do, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to go blue or I wanted to do this kind of thing. And then on top, I was thinking we would just paint all of these guys a solid brown color for like the sand. You guys got to chime in with me. It's all right. Y'all yell at me any other times. Come on. It ain't no different over here. But I just wasn't sure if I wanted to do a blue or if I wanted to do this kind of greeny color. There goes the eye already. Do blue. All right. Colleen says, or no, Yeah, Colleen said blue. I was going to say that went by fast. Thank you, Gail Meadows. Yes, if you guys sprinkle over here, I am putting you over there since we do not have a bucket over here. And I'm not going to start a bucket for one day. So if you guys sprinkle over here, because you guys are doing, you know, it's the same thing. It's a thank you. Sydney said blue too. Okay, we're doing blue. We're doing blue. Now, I really wanted to use a darker blue. I don't know. What you guys think? Well, maybe we could use this one. Do you think this darker blue? Yeah. What you guys think? The darker blue or the lighter blue? This lighter blue is Calypso Sky, and the darker blue is called Surfer Blue. Because this whitewash is supposed to kind of, it's gonna. Sydney, I got you, my friend. It's going to smooth it down. if that makes any sense. I mean, in my mind, that's what's going to happen. All right, let's go with the darker one. I really wanted to use this one, but I don't have enough, and I have to put it on my list to go get some more. It's the Cool Blue, and this kind of, it's not really similar, but there's not enough in there to do 3 palettes, so it's all good. All right, so let's do this. We're going to paint. We're going to talk. We are going to have some fun on here. Darker, darker. Everybody's saying darker. All right, I gotcha. So we're going to paint this guy up, and we're going to figure this out. Now, I did, and again, if you don't have this available and you have these little palette boards, I did a little dog one many, many years ago. Well, probably last year. I cut this little strip of wood that we're going to hold here, and this really makes it hold down tight so that it's not going to, but I've seen people use popsicle sticks. I mean, you can do whatever you want, and just had extra wood. Ross actually made me go through all the wood over there. I should have taken a before and after picture. Apparently, and I laughed because Vicky just did a sale on her page over on the Facebook, and she said that Babe said it was time to clean up a little bit, okay? You know, to move some of the items that are taking up space. So that's what I had to do. Ross is like, do you think you're gonna go through this wood? I'm like, Ross, that's good wood. He goes, all of it. I'm like, I mean, it was really protruding out into the where you couldn't get to the Glowforge hardly. So I was like, well, I guess maybe I can go through that today. So I did go through that, and I got a good pile. I got a good pile away. So, well, I'm like really all over the place. So I hope you guys all had, hey Jamie, how are you, my friend? Paint and chat now, fun. That's right, Nora. It's paint and chat time. I hope you guys all had a great day. I do. I know, I'm serious. And I had to laugh. I didn't want to say it on your live, but I was like, what, did they get together? I mean, Ross was like, do you think you could, I mean, it's not like he comes down here all the time. But he's like, yeah, I think it's time for you to go through that wood. I'm like, leave my wood alone. Now I want to kind of get all of this because I want it all to be blue. It's a shame we have to fight for our wood like that. At least you got some monies for yours. Mine's going to go to the some more roaster. I guess we could say bonfire thing over here. I don't know what the appropriate words are or not. You kind of got to get into the habit. Hey, Amy Hagens, how are you, my friend? I hope you guys are all finding me. If anybody is not following me over here, please do. I guess it's called subscribe. You know, they all have the different words. Please subscribe if you're new and you're silently watching. You know, please give my channel not a page over here. Give my channel a little bell ringing and all that good stuff. I do Tuesdays over here, but I do upload videos and all those good things. And there's a little piece of Fuji Bob on here that we, oh, I just painted the table. Let me get that before it dries. I just painted the entire table over here. It's okay. Ooh, you know what? If you guys know any bartender, or you know you're in with the bar, or you're in with the bar scene, or you know, that is a good place to get any of those nice bottles, because all they do is throw them away. I'm gonna tell you, you know, if you can probably put an order in, if you guys, I mean, I don't really hang out at the bar, but I do know some bartenders down here at the local pub, but I'm not really, you know, I don't want them to save me like 10,000 boxes and then bottles, and then I'm stuck with them. They'll be like, you know, they go through them things like like there's no tomorrow. But a friend of mine, she bartends, but she also does a lot of bottle crafts. So, but I'm sure if there was ever a bottle I wanted, you know, she could grab it for me. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Uh-oh. Gail Meadows, that's great. What happened? What did I miss? Oh, the local bar. Okay, I thought I missed something else. Yep, they will. I mean, all they're going to do is throw them away, so they don't care. You know, you got to keep that in mind. That's just less. And here's the funny thing that some people don't understand. And I'm going to paint the back too. Why not? It's going to take a few more seconds. Here's the funny thing that people don't understand is, you know, when businesses have dumpsters, they pay by the poundage. They don't pay by, you know, well, I got a dumpster. So the less that they throw away, as far as I know, because at the motel that was that way, the less we throw away, the less poundage is in there. You know how much glass bottles, that came pretty much way up. Now, I could be wrong, but I know when we had the motel, you know, I mean, nobody wanted the bathroom stuff, and you know, all they didn't want anything out of our dumpster. So let's just put it that way. But that's why a lot of dumpsters you'll see are locked up, because they pay per poundage. At least around here they do. So I don't know if it's everywhere, but that is a thing. You know, I just stuck that down on a Fuji Bob. I know they are pretty heavy, so that's what I'm saying. You know, if you go to your bar and you say, hey, can you like put some bottles aside? Now I'm sure they don't want them sitting there all, you know, for 3 weeks while you decide, but heck, you know, I mean, if you can say, hey, I'll be there at 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock when you're throwing all the bottles away, I'm sure they'd be happy to send them to you, because that's less on their dumpster bill. Check it out. I mean, that's an idea if you guys are into bottles. And there's so much stuff you can do with them. Anywhere from decoupage to Cricut. I have a few around here. Look, I don't know why. What possessed me to do this way? But I completely made a fool of myself here doing this. I should have done one side at a time. That was my intentions, and then I flipped it over and started painting the back. Toupee. What? Also got odds and ends. Ooh, there you go. Now, the next one I'm not going to do this way. So I'm not going to dry this one, because I'm just going to get to the next one. We're going to do one side, we're going to dry it, and then we're going to do the other side. 10 odds and ends, different bottles. You guys, that's an awesome thing to do if you're looking for bottles. Heck, I put on, well, I mean, I usually put it on my wall, my regular wall for local people, but if I'm ever looking for trash, and I don't mean that funny, greenery color, a greeny color so the tree won't look, what you mean? Well, we're not finished with this color yet, so, but I am thinking I'm just going to do them all like a silhouette color. But I don't want to do black, so that's why I was thinking we'll put some for sand or something, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. I'm still painting, guys. I'm still painting. But yeah, I'll put it, like, you know, don't hesitate to ask your fellow neighbors on your Facebook, because if they're local to you and they got some trash. Last year I did that Tide gnome, and I got a couple of them. I actually only made one. No, I made two, and I got a couple. So I mean, I didn't save them. You know, the one was a humongous one, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So I mean, I'm not going to be picky. I'll throw it away. I'm not going to be like, no, that's just too big. Don't like that one. No. But I hope you all had a great day. Wasn't that hilarious? Oh my God, don't scream. It's funny. And that's the things that I put up with. I'm telling you, I wanted my cat to be an indoor cat. She apparently thinks the other way around. Now, I mean, once we got the doggy door, there was no stopping her. But I'm going to tell you, you open the door up, she would run out in an instant. And, I mean, she never went anywhere, but I was just afraid that she was going to be, you know, picked up by the hawks and the bigger birds and all that good stuff. Because she's a tiny little, I mean, she's 8 pounds. That's like, you know, when you have a little chihuahua and you go outside, you got to be careful with them bigger birds. They'll pick them up like they're a potato chip. You went to Hobby Lobby? Did you get anything good? So, yeah, she thinks otherwise. I mean, and it's a cat's instinct to hunt, so I get it. It's great. It's wonderful. But she turned around and she brings in dead birds. She brings in dead mice. She brings in snakes. Apparently, they got to be alive. She brings in little lizards. Them, oh my gosh, what are they called? I'm not frozen. I can't think of the darn name. They're little stinking newts. They're not newts, but they're something else. I knew it was. And the funny thing is, Sydney was sitting behind me the entire time, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? Get away. And then I turned around and I was like, oh, that's what you're doing. But the cat was nowhere to be found, so Sydney had it, and I was like, okay. So it was funny. That doesn't bother me. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't do anything. But I think it's hilarious. I'm like, I really wish she would stop bringing in these darn critters. Hey, Paula. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, it's not that either. Paula, I got you. Oh my gosh, it's right there on my, I'm gonna remember. Oh, Ross calls it all the time. I don't know what it is. I do, but I don't. I don't know. I'll remember. I promise I will. It'll come to me probably in another 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and I'll be like, ah! And you'll be like, what in the world is she talking about? I always say it wrong, so I don't know. Maybe that's why I can't think of it, but anyway. It's this tiny little silly lizard. That's all it is. It's a tiny little itty-bitty lizard. Those things bother me more, and I'm not even scared of the lizard. But them things bother me more because they drop their tails, and you got your tail wiggling, you gotta go pick the darn tail up. Ugh. Hello, hello, hello. If anybody is new watching, I do appreciate you being here. I do. Over here on YouTube on Tuesdays, so I would appreciate a follow or subscribe or all that good stuff. We just come and craft and chat and have a good time. I do upload videos throughout the week, but I come live on Tuesdays. So if you're new, just say hey. It's like that. I mean, I can't think of what it is. It'll come to me, guys. I promise. If I don't get it now, I'll get it when I get off. I promise. I know what I'm talking about, and I don't know why the name is not coming to me. 'Cause you want it. And I want the full coverage on this first, and then we're going to use that white wax. They are in Florida. See, now, and these little guys are exactly like that. I mean, but they call them a different name here. I don't, you know, everything, the same thing's got 10,000 different names. It's a little lizard. I mean, that's the main thing. It's a little lizard. Thank you, Rhonda. But the lizards are more annoying than the snake. But I really thought that snake was dead. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was because it didn't move for the longest time. I mean, nope, they're not salamanders. Salamanders are nasty. Them little black critters are nasty. They're almost close to a bug, in my opinion. Not close, but in my opinion they are. Get that in there. All right, we got one more of these to do. I don't understand why I can't think of it. And you know that's on my mind. That's all I'm thinking. A skink! That's it! A skink! There you go! There you go! Gail said it! Yay, Gail! A skink! I always call them skanks. You're in the Hobby Lobby in this AM. There was a young worker in the back getting Christmas decorations out, and he was saying, oh my, oh really? And I would have been like, dude, do you got any, well then again, you know, you can't, I can't say it, because I always think winter for Christmas, but you know what? Rhonda's in Australia, and she has 70 or 60, 80 degree weather when it comes to Christmas, don't you, Rhonda? This is a nice color because it really covers up in one coat. You don't have to go back 15 times. Because Rhonda down in Australia, their winter, she's in winter now, and then summer, our summer is her winter, so. But you know what? I would have to, I mean, no, I wouldn't want to sing and make the customers leave. But with the whole having to put Christmas decorations out, I would really. You was given the snake. Look, yeah, I don't mind snakes, but don't put a little tiny itty bitty spider on me. Especially them daddy long leggers. Oh my gosh. I'm leaving. Look, I'll tell you a story. My, me and bugs. My dad didn't care what it was. I mean, he let bees walk all over him. It didn't matter. And it's honestly, it's true. I mean, and even if you're allergic to them, if you don't swat at a bee or just let the bee be, it will eventually just go away. I mean, it's not going to hurt you. It doesn't want to hurt you. Now, wasp, on the other hand, no. But a bee, they're not trying to hurt you. So anyway, when I worked for my parents for several years before they sold it, and I would come into work, and yeah, he'd find a bug outside. He'd come in, put it down my shirt. Down my shirt. So, ooh, see, now you get that, now that ought to freak you people out. You know, them snakes can get in them packages and be at your house in no time. So, yeah, he did. In the middle of, I worked in the office part, so it wasn't that many people. But he did. He came and put one of them darn ugly, stinking beetles. I mean, them, you know, not a stink bug, but a honking beetle. Harmless little critter. But that's not the point. He put it down my shirt. I'm sitting in the office taking my clothes off just because he put the darn thing down my shirt. He didn't think I'd take my shirt off. I'm like, how else do you think I'm going to get it off of there? I mean, I had my shirt tucked in and everything. I'm sure we used to call them mud dogs. Oh, are they were little? See, now I know, don't people that fish use salamanders. Those are good fishing things. At least this stuff comes off my fingers. Look, you are absolutely correct on that one, Gail. It sure will give you a cardio workout. Oh my God, you just made me laugh. Made my eye water. The little tiny salamanders? Yeah. I thought they did. I mean, we used to always fish with bread. Use crickets? Well, that makes sense too. I don't know. We had a lake at the. I should. I mean, I don't know. It's not ours anymore, but I should take a. And it's not the motel anymore. They darn tore everything down. It breaks my heart to even look at that place anymore because I grew up there. But I should show you the lake. Maybe one day I can. I mean, they might yell at me and get away, and I don't know, but. Maybe I'll try to do a video one time and then upload it. It's just, it breaks my heart when I see that place now. Because I grew up there. And now it's like, you know, it's not mine. It's not, I don't know, but it's just, it's a memory. It's my childhood. And now it's like, you know, not mine anymore. And I have to drive by it. Somebody told me, they messaged me because they knew I grew up there. They messaged me like, when did they tear this down? And I'm going, I go by there almost every day and I don't look at the place. I don't know when. They're like, why not? I'm like, because I don't want to see the place. Crickets. I used to feed I used to have a tiny little that anole, I don't know, whatever that little tiny lizard is. I used to have them. I had a couple of them growing up. I was kind of glad I got out of the lizard stage because I really, really, really wanted a, the big lizard. What's it called? I am at a loss for words. Maybe I ought to just shut up. Iguana. I wanted the iguana for the longest time, but them things can be nasty. I'm kind of glad I didn't like really get into that phase, because they can be mean and they can whip you with them tails. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So I had the little anolas. I don't know how you pronounce them. You know me in words. I had those. You know. They die more like, you know, within a couple weeks, but I did have to feed them crickets. I had to shake and bake the crickets. I didn't bake them. I just shook them with some vitamins on them before I gave them to my lizard. But I don't even know where to buy crickets anymore. Not that I'm getting a. Like, my cat would probably eat my lizard. She'd be like, a pet snake, see? Yeah, the iguana. I don't know if Melissa's husband still has a snake or not. I know he did, but I don't know if he ever got another one. And he had a, you know, the kind of, the big snake, you know. I mean, I don't think it was a cobra. I mean, not a cobra, a boa constrictor or anything like that. I don't know what it was. Look, all I know is little black snakes this big. Look, y'all, you got the Outback. I mean, come on. Outback doesn't mean steak and blooming onions out in Australia. I'm just saying. And what was his name? Crocodile, come on, what was his name? Mindy's father that passed away? I am totally at a loss of words today. Crocodile Hunter, what's his name? Steve Irwin. I said it, oh, Rhonda said it at the same time. I want to think things first. Steve Irwin. Yeah, he didn't play around with no little tiny little spiders and little tiny little alligators. He was fun to watch though. I will admit to you, he was fun to watch. You know, and this is not, I don't mean to say this in the wrong way, but he did die doing something that he liked to do. So, you know, if it's something, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that, oh, it's good that he died. Please don't get me wrong on that. But, I don't know. I don't think he would have wanted it any other way. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that he, you all know what I'm saying. He was cool. He was so much fun. But y'all, I mean, seriously, did anybody ever watch him and go, what the heck are you doing? Why are you? I mean, that would probably have been a drinking game watching him. Because I'm going to tell you, every time he was doing something, it was like, oh my God, no, do not touch that. Why would you do that? What do you... It is. It was sad. But, I mean, he was doing something that he loved. It was, you know, I think if he had to choose a way to pass away, I think he would have just said that was his perfect passing. I mean, it was probably the stupidest mistake that he did, because he knew he should have known better than to pull that out. But, you know what? They also tell you, if you let the hot glue, stick on your finger and continue to burn your finger and then pull it off when it's cool, yeah, okay. My instinct says pull that sucker off. So, you know, I mean, it's just one of those things, right? Instinct. So, and I guarantee you, I can guarantee you, he probably told 10,000 people, you know, you just never touch it. You just let it go. Da 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 da. And what does he do? The one thing he does, probably something that he taught 10,000 people not to do. But he was fun. I really liked to watch him. But I'm gonna tell you, it was a drinking game, because every time, how many times you yelled at that television? Oh my God! Why? Oh my God! And you cringe and go. He was not scared of anything. I'll tell you that much. All right, let me get this mess up so I can put this nice whitewash on here and see if it works. If this don't work, I'm gonna whitewash it. It should work. This should be the stuff. Last time I tried and I just used some clear coat and that just didn't work. So we are gonna try it this time, and it should give it. It's like the antiquing wax, but this is a white wax. And the stuff is not coming up. What in the world is going on here? I didn't expect you guys to watch me clean my table, but good Lord. I didn't eat my Wheaties either, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to get this off so it doesn't get all over everything else. I just thought this would be a cute little beach craft. And like I said, I have so many things. I need to stop buying things. I need to start just buying surfaces because, you know, with the Glowforge, and I don't know when I bought these. This might have been last year. It might have been the year before. I don't know. They're here. And I know they're still in the stores. But I need to stop buying things that I know I'm not going to use because I got the Glowforge and I just cut the images out. But, you know what? They're always good to have in case something happens. I know. Well, we're going to see right now as soon as I get this stuff off my fingers. I got completely blue fingers. Who died? No one recently. We were talking about Steve Irwin. Gosh, it's been many years now. I couldn't even tell you when he passed. It's been many years. All right, you guys ready to see this wax? All right. Now we were talking about him because Nora says ready. We were talking about him because I don't know how we got on the subject of him. Lord only knows. Lord only knows my rambling. I am hoping this turns out. You guys, let's see if, you know, this is a crafter thing. If it works, it works. If it don't, guess what? Here we go again with this little silly thing. I got the plastic all on here. You pull the paper off and the plastic stays there. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Oh, it's Venus. Good night, Venus. All right, you guys ready? I don't know how I should put this on. If I should put it on. No, I'm not going to do the back on this. Oh, I totally missed that. We can't be having that kind of nonsense. Alright, so I'm just going to put it on the front. We're going to see how this goes. Good night, good night, good night. I'm so glad you could join me over here. Maybe I should put on a little bit at a time. So now I do want to try something real quick. And what happens if I wipe it off? If I, you know, I'm going to put it back on, but so you can wipe it off. So it looks like. So that kind of looks cool. I'm liking that. That gives it a nice little. I've never used. Look, I'm all into this. I'm like, And then you can apply it heavier and thicker, and then you can wipe some off. And that's what we're gonna do. I really like that. It's kind of a whitewash, but instead of with, you know, with paint, you can't wipe it off. I like that. I think that looks really good. What do you guys think? Are you impressed or you're like, eh, whatever? I think that really looks good. All right, let's do the other three. Like I said, it's the same kind of concept as if I use white paint, but with this, you can put it on like you can with antique wax, and then you can take some of it off if you put too much on. You know, if you kind of don't want it to be, so I'm just going to do 2 first, and then you can always go back and put more on. Whereas with paint, it kind of just sticks to it right away, and you can, you know, brush it on like you would with antique wax with your wet paper towel. I kind of took a little too much off there, so let's put a little bit more back on. I really like this. I think this is kind of good. Is that a wig? Oh my gosh, now this is my hair. Is it a wig? Why would you ask if it's a wig? Gosh, I could not wear a wig. It does, it looks very beachy. That's why I was like, ooh, let's try this tonight. We're gonna, and it just brings this blue down so it's not so bright. Rub some on, and then we can just take some off very lightly. Till you get the streaky kind of look you're looking for. I really like that. I think that really looks good. Alright, let's put that to the side, and then we're going to dry them all at the same time. Yeah, well, you know, over here you're going to get them, so I don't know, you know. Just kind of, you just go with it. Just talk to them and like they're nicely. I don't know. That's why I said I haven't figured all that out yet, so. And we had that, remember last week he had that, she seemed, I don't know who it was, but she seemed like she was a younger girl. Do you remember that? I think it's perfect for beachy. And you could probably just, you don't have to really brush it on and then brush it off. You could probably just take your wet paper towel, your baby wipe or whatever, and just kind of wipe it on too if you wanted to do that. Because I'm seeing, I used a paintbrush just to see how it was. I like using these little palettes. I know I haven't done it in a while. That's why I said, oh, let's try it tonight with this beach stuff. But I can come up with some, like, you know, just making them cute like that. But I do like that. I think that really looks, it just dummies it down a little bit, you know. It kind of just fades it down a little bit to give that beachy kind of vibe. But I'm really thinking now, I'm kind of thinking I really do want to use this brown on the top. We're going to try one with not the palm tree because I have extra of the seahorses. So we're going to dry these real quick. And like I said, I'm not going to do the backs. We're just doing the front. I mean, I painted the backs because obviously I have to. And again, it's kind of like the antique wax. It's really not, that takes that long for it to dry. Thank you, Gail. I'm glad y'all came over and joined me. I do. I appreciate y'all for being here. So remember, if anybody sprinkles or spreads, let me know. Oh, if it was taupe? No, we're going to use warm buff. So I think it's sandy. I think it's going to look cool. And we were not going to do, you know, the different colors and everything. We're just going to do one like a silhouette color. So I'm going to start with one of these little seahorses. I don't know why this is open. Did I open this already? I think I did. And I'm going to paint him all of this taupe color because I'm going to see if it's going to look good up against what we're doing. If not, we're going to pick something else. Oh, you know what? It does. You're right. That's a cool thing. I didn't think about that, but that is cool. You know, I started getting, I have this mat down to clean, but sometimes it's like I'm thinking I better, easier to take a piece of parchment paper and lay down too. I don't know. Y'all know. It does. It really kind of does. I agree with you now. Let's see what this is going to look like. I said if it doesn't look right, then I have other ones. I'm not going to start with the tree, obviously, because I only have one of those. Are you Darla, are you timing me? I know, we were talking about it, but I wasn't that far in life yet. It's trying to, when I do tube on Tuesday, I was trying to pick some, you know, smaller, but you know, I don't know. You know, Connie can take a 5-minute project and turn it into an hour and a half. And that's just, you know, absolutely doing nothing. So I just have to apologize to anybody now in advance because I don't think I'm ever going to be that crafter that can just and done. And it's not that I'm not I mean, I do run my mouth. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do know that. But I don't know. It just seems like time flies by and it's gone. And I'm just crafting away. I see you. Darla, I see you. Can someone tell Darla I see her? Why is there a 22-minute delay? Darla, are you on the live? I don't understand. I don't understand. See, now I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Aww. Nora, you don't have to ever explain. You take that phone call. I think that looks cool. Now, we're also going to put something on the sides here. I'm not done yet. But I do think I like that brown. And I know, anchors aren't going to be brown, but we're doing them brown. I guess I opened all of these up, and I don't remember opening them. So we're going to paint all of these as brown. And we're even going to paint that palm tree. We're going to do all silhouette colors. I'm not trying to make it all different. I just want it all to be the same color. I was thinking about doing them white too, but then I was like, but I think it's cute. But we're also, that's what I'm going to put on there. That's going to be white. Is I think I'm going to put little half beads on all the corners of the boards, the palette boards. I'm just going to give this a quick painting. Kind of gets more paint on the table than anything. That's why I said maybe I should use some parchment paper, but you know, it's too late now. Let's get it while it's wet before I dry it. I think it's going to be cute. I wasn't sure at first. That's why I said I'm not that crafter that here's all the items I have, because I might change my mind, or you guys might change it for me. I ain't going to say it'd be the first time or the last time, right? Gail says she's likey. She likey. Let's put this one on this one, so we get an idea. I like you. I like you. I think that looks good. And we want to stick with the palm tree this way. We need some more. I think it really looks cool. Is there a huge delay? Is that what's happening or not? I mean, I know I'm familiar with the Facebook delay, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know what? I just gave up on that. I just don't understand how some can just wham, wham, blam, 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 done. I try to pick in my mind. I'm going, okay, well, that won't take a long time. I promise it won't. And then, you know, it just seems like whew, the clock just went, and I'm going, what the heck happened? I mean, that was just a simple little craft. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you found me over here. I'm glad you joined us. You guys don't know, Tuesdays I'm on the tube. I did post it everywhere that, you know, is part of my stuff. I posted in my 2 groups. I posted on my page. Till everybody gets used to me being over here. I mean, we've only, and I know I messed up on June because I think I missed, or July, I missed the end of June and then I missed July, so it was not quite the full month of June and not quite the full month of July yet, but Tuesdays on the tube. I think it just rhymes and it just, you know, sounds good. Now, if I'm ever in an event, I'm going to work it so that I can still do Tuesday on the tube. But so far, I have not been in an event on Tuesday here lately. I'm reading comments from a few minutes back. No delay for you. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm at the bottom. No delay. I'm not sure. Amanda's saying I'm reading comments from a few minutes back. Darla said that I'm reading comments from go out and come back in. Like, go to the actual, I mean, I don't know how you found it or where you came, but go to my actual channel and go to the lives and click on it that way. See if that makes any difference. Because, I mean, I've got the bottom. Nora, the response she read was from when she asked about colors earlier at the beginning, so it made no sense to her. I don't understand. Normal to you. See, I'm not sure. I'm not understanding what Darla is talking about. I mean, I may not have been reading a comment. I may be just a thing. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know. Darla, try going out, going to my actual page, my channel, going to the lives, and then trying that way, seeing if it comes in, because other people are saying that I don't know. Are you on, did you rewind anything? Can you fast forward? There is a fast forward that you can do if you rewound by accident. Did you guys know that you can do that? You can rewind on here, so if you missed me say something, then it's going to sound like, and you can do it while you're live. Not just, you know, not just a thing. You can do it, you can rewind if you, like, you wanted to see something again. Hey, Penny Simpson, how are you, my friend? But then you're gonna not be caught up with everybody, so comments are gonna be different. Darla, make sure that you're on fast forward. You're not behind. This is why we're doing this, because we're all learning together. I think some of us are getting it, some of us are still a little, I'm still a little, You found it by accident. See, because I was watching somebody too, and it's like, I was playing with it, but it doesn't automatically go back. You have to slide it back to over. Right. And I'm wondering if that's what Darla has done by accident, and she's seeing me, you know, say comments, and then I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on. But if anybody's on here and they have sprinkled over to different places over on Facebook, I am still putting you into the bucket over there for the sprinkles and spreads. So please, please, please just know that. You can still sprinkle and spread this out to different platforms and different places. Hold on, I'm gonna get some. This may work. I'm hoping this will work. If not, we may go over a dog. I think I'm gonna do these in white. Hey, Sharon Jackson, how are you, my friend? Oh, I just ripped the bag. Darn it. They don't make Ziplocs for children anymore, do they? Yeah, I think that's gonna work perfect. Put these over here so they don't fall. Since, you know, I'm still trying to get on there, but this is what I'm thinking. But I'm going to do them in bright white. Oh, there you go. Not Amanda. Who was it? Darla. Darla, watch what chat you're on. Go to the live chat and not the top chat like Lori said. Didn't think about that one. Good job, Lori. So I said we're still learning over here, and this is how it's going. It may sound a little frustrating to people, but I'm gonna do these in white because I think the white will stand out, and I think it's gonna look good. Hey, Penny, 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 Penny. Penny's like, hey, everybody. So we're gonna put these on here. Might need more. I'm gonna do 4 for each one. We're gonna paint these up nice bright white. Put some spaces between them so I don't want to make them too big. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but I'm wondering if that is Darla. Darla, did you leave us? See, that's why I said there's certain things that are, you know, I don't think about because I don't know yet. But that's a good one. I didn't think about that, Lori. That's probably could be true. And she's not seeing every comment. She's seeing, I don't know what you see. Just top like random comments. Oh no. All right. I am just going to use a crazy old silly brush because we're just going to dab, 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 and brush, brush, brush all around the tape. Yeah, I don't think those work over here. I mean, you can do them all you want. I appreciate it because it's all comments and engagement, and I appreciate that. But do they work over here, the rad and the GGs? Out of curiosity. See, that's what I'm saying. We all gonna learn and help each other out because, you know, I sat here and thought about it. I'm like, now I'm only doing one day. It's not like I'm doing 50 days in a row. Darla, did you see what we were saying? What Lori was saying about the top comments versus the live comments? I don't want anybody to feel like they're getting frustrated over here. That is the decision that I made, that I said, you know what? Why don't we just all just casually go over there and do a day, you know, and we can learn as we're going, because I don't think any of us really are. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not. I don't watch a lot. And the ones that I do watch, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing going live yet. So I'm just kind of taking one day a week and coming over here, doing a live, and that's how it's going to be. Now Ross has been doing videos, you know, uploading videos, so he'll take this one from here and put it over onto Facebook. So they're both going to be in both places. This just gives us an opportunity to, you know, see how it works over here. Penny, I actually had chicken. I've been eating too much chicken. I'm gonna start turning it into a chicken. I actually had chicken and noodles for tonight. All right, we're gonna let that dry because we're gonna put 2 coats on it. I don't know. Maybe we'll just, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll paint this one up and then we'll see. Because I was thinking maybe it'll be a little rusticy looking, or do I want them nice and bright white? Well, I don't know. We'll see. You set up a channel last month but haven't posted. Philly cheesesteak. Ooh. Panda Express. I'm not a Chinese person. I don't know what China, but that's a Chinese place, correct? You had chicken tonight too? I'm trying to turn into a chicken. I had chicken yesterday. I had chicken today. I have chicken almost every day. You never know. I might cluck a little bit. Cluck a little bit. That would be funny. See, now I don't mind paint. I mean, I do mind. These are a pain in the butt to paint, but I don't mind. How come they don't have painted white half beads? You feel like a chicken tonight? Rhonda, did you have chicken too? Soft tacos. And it's Taco Tuesday. Nope, we didn't have any tacos. Whoever started that and why? Where did Taco Tuesday come from? Was there a reason? Was it a commercial? Was it a restaurant like Taco Bell? Did they start that? Who started? I need to know why. I need to know. No, well, did you have it for lunch? Did you have it for dinner last night or yesterday or? I gotta remember that. See? Are you gonna have chicken? Guys, we should be nice to Rhonda. Rhonda can tell us, you know, what, because her 7 o'clock, you know, is already gone. So she can tell us what the 7 o'clock tonight's going to be. Does that make sense? I am painting these half beads. We are doing a beach-themed craft tonight. And we're going to put these little beads as decor onto it, as an accent piece. And I'll show you in just a second what we're doing. But I'm glad you're here. I am still new to YouTube, so, you know, be nice. Be nice. But no, I do a lot of crafting, so we do Tuesdays on YouTube. Tuesdays on the tube is what I call it. But I am over on Facebook a lot more often. And I just said, you know, we come over here and hang out. So before I put that up, we're going to decide. I'm going to dry these. So these are just half beads that I painted. We're going to use them as decor. It's a little different being over here than on Facebook, so kind of just go with the flow. When we have a new friend come on, we're good with it. As long as you're being nice to us, we're nice to you. Right, guys? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. Where are you? It might still be Monday. Here it's Tuesday. We love new friends and we love to talk to new people, but, you know, just as long as you're nice to us, we're nice to you. I mean, plain and simple. Well, I think I like this. I think this is going to look good. I think we'll just leave it just like that. So. Oh! Hey, wait a minute. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to be, I feel like a doctor. I mean, feel like a pepper. That's what it is, not a doctor. Look, we could go through the jingles. Look, now doesn't that look good? What you guys think? That's perfect, right? Nope, they're gonna stay just like they are. I've got an anchor, and I've got a palm tree, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with this. And we painted it all like that. Now before I go putting all this on, now that I know what I've got, I'm not gonna paint anymore so we can put the white away. Put this over here for right now. We're gonna take all this back off because I'm gonna put my boards together first. Let me get my glue tool. Take that off, take that off. Y'all can help me decide which order I should put them in because I really didn't think about that. All right, we're gonna flip these over. Now, I am going to use some wood glue, but I am going to use the hot glue also. Right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to get these spaced correctly. Actually, I'm going to actually do this. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly spaced, but I'm trying to line it up with what's going on there. And I may go back. You know, my analness is going to have to paint this the color too, right? All right, I'm going to put some wood glue on this end and this end, and then I'm going to put some hot glue down here. This is just going to hold it together. Mayo. Oh, yes we do. Don't we, Penny? Oh, that didn't stick. Hold on. I should have put some hot glue on that too, shouldn't I? It's all right. We'll get it. We'll get it. It's okay. Line it back up. I didn't hold it long enough. Hold it a little bit longer. Miracle Whip. No, Tracy, say it isn't so. I should have just put hot glue on the whole thing and not worried about the wood glue, but that's okay. We can do that to the other side. Get a thing. Y'all know I love that wood glue. And it'll stick, it'll hold. On the other side, I'm just gonna do, Sydney, come on, move your face, there you go. We're just gonna do this with the glue. Let me get a, hold on, need another. Got glue coming out. Oh, Penny, you're so sweet. Is Dorinda okay? I saw her, I got glue coming out. Saying she wasn't going to go live tonight. I actually looked for her tonight because while I was eating dinner and I saw her post. And I was like, man. I have to send her a message anyway asking her if she wants to come back into my event. Just getting the glue off the side here. Alright, so now we have our little board. Now it's hard to tell where we're putting it at. So we're gonna have one here, and you could have spaced them out differently. It doesn't really matter where it wants to be. I know. What do you guys think? The palm tree at the top or the bottom or what? You know what? I'm trying to think. Well, it's too late now. I'm trying to think if I should have spaced them out a little bit more, but it's okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to look cute like that, or should I have spaced it out a little bit more? Because I can take this off. Her feet have been bothering her. Okay. I don't know. Now I'm kind of thinking I should have spaced it out a little bit more. I wonder if it'll let me take it off. Nope. Oh well, we're stuck with it. That's fine. Tracy Taylor, happy. Wait a minute, Tracy Taylor. I don't see Tracy Taylor. All right, so what do you guys think? Should we put the anchor at the top? Which order? I'm almost not liking it. Is that Tracy Summerfeld? Or is it a new friend? I don't see Tracy Taylor. Oh, there it is, Tracy Summerfeld. Okay. I was going to say, hey, Tracy. The anchor at the bottom. And I'm even going to tip them the other way. I almost think they should have more space between them. I wonder if I break it. I knew it. I knew Taylor was your maiden name, but I was like, wonder if it's gonna let me. Will it or will it not? Yep, still not. It's not gonna let me take it apart, is it? Nope. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to leave it like that. Just thinking it needed more space between each one, but it's okay. We're stuck with it now. I'm gonna put these in the corner. That's gonna divide them, but after I looked at it, I'm like, I don't know if I like it so close together, and I know I did that on purpose, but how are you doing, Tracy? Darn glue strings. I'm not gonna make sure I put it on the right one. It's all right. It's gonna be a cute craft. You wish you could like comment on here. What you mean? I got hair in my face. See, this is where the problem, and it's okay. It looks good to you. I was trying to see if I should do it a little bit further apart, but glue strings everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get the glue strings in a minute. I was trying to think they should have a little more definition between each board, is what I was thinking. But, too late now. I was trying to take it back apart. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I got things stuck to me everywhere. We'll get all the glue strings in a second. It just started a little while ago. I don't know if... Ooh, trust me, I understand the pains. It's not like indigestion or anything, is it? On your left side. On your left side. By your rib cage. I don't know what that could be. Left side. What's on your left side? Did you go poopy? Have you made a poopy lately? Look, I'm gonna tell you. You know, I don't mean to be funny when I say that, but seriously, do you know how much stuff when you have a backed up colon can cause pressure everywhere? Did you lift anything weird? Or out of the ordinary? She said, yes, I went poop. I laugh, but I think it's funny because that's the first thing whenever, I'm going to kid you not, whenever anything happens like that, you don't realize how backed up and it hurts in different areas. You don't even think it hurts. I do help you feel better, though. It feels like did you lift anything weird that you can remember? That's what the doctor asked me. The doctor asked me, she said, first she said, did you lift anything that you shouldn't, or did you fall? And I'm going, oh. I was like, neither one. I got glue all over my fingers. So I said, nope, that's the first thing I try not to do is fall. All right, so what do we think? I'm thinking anchor on top. We like that, or we want the, what do you guys think? Or should we put, oh, wait a minute, you know what? Maybe we should put the palm tree on top. The seahorse. And then the anchor on the bottom. What you guys think of that? Well, you know, Tracy, I'm not laughing at, but they are getting heavy, so you know. Hey, Shirley, how are you? What you guys think about this order? Are we looking okay with that? Palm tree at the top, the anchor at the bottom. All right, that's what we're gonna do. And I'm just going to dibby-dabby a little bit here, dibby-dabby a little bit there, dibby-dabby a little. Just put little dibby-dabbies because it doesn't require much. We're going to put a little tiny hanger on that. I don't know if I want to put a hanger, if I just want to, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Oh, that could have probably done it. Strained it the wrong way. You know, you moved the wrong way. Girl, remember, you're not young. We not young anymore. Alright, and we'll put the anchor straight down in the middle. Alright, I'm going to put a little tiny. What do you guys think? I think it's a cute little beach thing. Now, do we think a hanger or no hanger? Because it can be like a leaner. What you guys think? Should we put a little hanger on it? Let's a little beaded hanger maybe? Or a little rope hanger. Not as bad as the long. That's probably what it is. You know, I'm telling you. Yes, a hanger. Ow, ouch. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna put a little hanger on it. You know what I might? Yeah, well, let's do it this way. Let's see if we like the beads on here or not. Because you know how I am. I'm not going to put too many, just a couple. Or just a, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it, yes, a hanger. Everybody's saying hanger. Yes, a hanger. All right. Let's see what we got with the hanger. Or, let's see. I have a dog that is taking over down below. I'm gonna use white. Let's use white and see what happens. I don't know, this might be too many, but we're gonna do it anyway. before I put it on, we're gonna take a look and see if we like it. If not, you know, once you glue it on, you glue it on. So I'm gonna take 2 little pieces of tape. Because, you know, I tried to do octopus arms the one time, and then someone's like, how about you just tape it down? Hey, that was a smart move. Never even thought about that. Well, you know, it could have been possibility of both. You didn't realize you injured. Well, that one almost fell down. You know, when you lift something earlier and then you don't realize that you do it later. All right, let's put this down, see if we like it. What do you guys think of that? Do you like that? Penny says no beads. Nora says perfect. All right, well, we're gonna do it this way. Here we go. We're gonna. Hold this down until it dries. Oh, Penny, you're so sweet. Now, the only problem with doing the beaded hanger on here, there's really nothing you can put on, so I'm just going to let it dry. We're going to put a little glue on top. Since this isn't light, I mean, this is pretty light, I'm just going to over glue it. And let that dry, and it'll hold the hanger on. Because there's no place to put like a little hoochie bob. So I'm gonna let that dry before we pick it up. And we'll do the same over here. I love beads too. Thank you, Colleen. I'm gonna tell you, I have to put beads on everything. If it requires a hanger, just a plain old boring hanger, I'm like, ugh. But I don't like a full beaded hanger. I just, for some reason, I don't like the way they sit. They always end up sitting like cockeyed, or you can never get them to be straight. I know there's an even thing, but then it sticks up between it, and I'm like, no. Hayden being so silly in his room. Aww. I'm gonna let this dry real quick. Because like I said, we're not putting any kind of Band-Aid on it, as people call it. Yeah, blue strings everywhere. Gotta get in the shower. She says she's gonna. You can still watch in your shower, but can't comment. You can listen, right? Shh, we can talk about Rhonda now. All right, hold on. We're gonna make sure this is nice and dry. And that one's still wet. So like I said, just a little Beechcraft. I'm trying to, oh, see, that's still wet. That's what I was trying to avoid. That one's dry, that one's still wet. Let's give it a few more seconds. I don't want to pick it up. I want it to be nice and dry. Because I caked it on top too, so because we don't have that thing. Just a cute little beach decor, nothing, you know, I don't know, but there's like craziness going on here. So guys, remember tomorrow I will be back over on Facebook. We are not having an event tomorrow. Tomorrow is not event day. The tape stuck to the bead. We're doing our event on Saturday this week. So there we go. What do you guys think? I think that's cute, and it's pretty strong. It's holding. See, I'm shaking it. I like to make sure, but it'll dry. It'll dry a little bit more too. That was dry. It's dry. I mean, it's not something I would sit outside because there's no protection. But what do you guys think? I think that's cute. It's adorable. I know, I thought about that too, but this board is only a 1/2 inch. I mean, I guess I could do it right at sideways. I mean, that is on. I mean, now that the glue is dry, it's not coming off. But yeah, a stapler would work too. I could probably do it right at the bottom. But the stapler I have, it's like, they're wider. I mean, I could do it, but I don't know. We'll see. If it comes off, I promise. I promise I'll staple it. We're going to hang it for a while and see what happens. Make sure it stays on. But I mean, it ain't going nowhere. What you guys think? So that's our project for tonight. I think it turned out cute, little beachy theme going on. I do like, I'm going to tell you, the main reason I did is because I wanted to try this wax, the white wax. If you guys have not tried that, it really does give it a nice coverage without having to do the dry brushing. Aw, thank you, Penny. Well, guys, I do want to say that's it for tonight. I know it's kind of quick and easy over here. Tomorrow, I promise I'll make it up to you because we'll have tomorrow all night. Oh, I got to get my eyes dilated tomorrow. Ross and I have to go to the eye doctor tomorrow, and then we have to go over to the wood store. Whew, we're going to have a big day, and then I will be on. So I promise I'll make it up to you guys tomorrow. We'll stay on a little bit longer. And yes, good night, everybody. Stay nice and cool if your weather is crazy. But I do want to tell you thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I appreciate you all. You know I love you. And remember, thoughts become things and things become treasures. You guys have an amazing night. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow on the FB. Good night, guys.